Hi everyone, it's Mrs. Summer here to talk about Lesson 201, Types of Chemical Bonds. Goals for today, you will be able to describe the types of chemical bonds, ionic, covalent, or metallic, explain the differences between the types of bonds, and identify the types of bonds two elements will make based on their location on the periodic table. What are chemical bonds? Chemical bonds are a lasting attraction between atoms, ions, or molecules. They're ways to satisfy the atom's octet rule. Physical and chemical properties of the elements are different from the properties of the compounds bonded atoms. So think about sodium. Sodium metal is highly reactive. It's explosive on contact with water. Chlorine, elemental chlorine, is a poisonous gas. Now, when they combine, you get NaCl, which is table salt. Table salt does not have the same properties as elemental sodium or of elemental chlorine, and we use it on our food. There are three types of chemical bonds. Ionic bonds, they transfer electrons. Covalent bonds share electrons, and metallic bonds are a sea of electrons. So ionic compounds are between a metal and a nonmetal. The electrons are transferred, and they're held together by electrostatic attraction. So think magnets. You have a positive end and a negative end, and they are attracted to each other. The physical properties of covalent compounds are between a nonmetal and a nonmetal. The electrons are shared. Their physical properties are that they can be solid, liquid, or gas at room temperature. They have low melting points and boiling points, cannot conduct electricity, and are insoluble in water, so it doesn't dissolve. Compounds are often called the molecules. So if you think about a covalent compound would be gasoline. So if you have gas and water, they don't mix. Okay? They're not dissolvable in water. Diatomic molecules, they're covalent bonds. They're a special type of molecule. So certain elements exist in a diatomic state. It means that they exist as two. These elements are always bonded to themselves when not bound in other ionic or covalent compounds. So if they just exist, or if they are just by themselves, they are always bound to another one of themselves. They each have high electronegativity. They want other electrons to meet the octet rule. So the diatomic molecules are nitrogen, iodine, chlorine, oxygen, hydrogen, bromine, and fluorine. So here's a way to remember which ones are diatomic molecules. I never bring classwork home on Fridays. So iodine, nitrogen, bromine, chlorine, hydrogen, oxygen, and fluorine. Metallic bonds are in solid or liquid state. The valence electrons of metals are loosely held. The sea of electron that surrounds the metal cations. So if you look over at this picture, so you have your positive nucleus, and the electrons are just kind of floating and swimming around in between the positive charges. The electrons are free to move throughout this electron sea. The physical properties of metals are that they have incredible strength, they're malleable, they're ductile, conductive, and luster. The difference between metallic bonds and ionic bonds with the conduction of electricity is metallic bonds can conduct electricity in any state, so solid, liquid, or gas state. And ionic bonds can only conduct electricity in liquid or when dissolved in water.